Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2020. I hope you guys are having a great start to the year. I did get asked on my Instagram account if I could do a comparison of my personal size Malden, which I obviously have taken the rings out of, and I was using all of last year for my B6 Stalogy, and the planner that I'm currently in, which is a B6 Moterm, which I bought from AliExpress. So this jelly cover that I have on at the moment is not from Salty Katie Co, because I think her, because she has stitching here, it's a little bit too tall to tuck into the back pocket of the Malden or of the Moterm. But because I've got all these vinyls on here, I did want to put something on there to protect them from kind of like just rubbing against, you know, and kind of peeling off. So at the moment I've just got like a sheet of like literally just a sheet of this clear jelly paper. But yeah, if you have a Salty Katie cover, I have seen somebody who kind of trimmed off slightly, just very slightly above the, so you know, they left the stitching and then trimmed it off and then it kind of fit. But yeah, just wanted to mention that. So this planner I got on AliExpress for like £30. It came within a week, and it has tons and tons of pockets, which I love. So it's got, let me take some of this stuff out. So it's got this big back pocket here, which I haven't really been using much, but I do have this kind of like sticker pouch thing I made myself with just some acetate, and I just folded it here, so that's folded, and I then just taped the sides, and that's like perfect now for my stickers. So I just have that tucked in this pocket, so there's two there. And then it's got all these pockets here, and they are of like various depths. So like this one's quite short, and then this one behind is like goes all the way to the back, and then this is another short one. And then you also get a pocket on the outside here, which I just have like a piece of like another jelly piece just for decoration. I haven't really filled up tons of the pockets because I do, like, it does come with this massive back pocket in the back, which I'm sure everyone has seen, and I do carry a lot of stickers in there, so that already bulks up this planner quite a lot, that with my Stalogy. So I've just kept kind of like, you know, a few minimum kind of like decorative things here, which I'm not really a like planner decorative person, like a pocket kind of person. Like if you saw my Maldens, they would generally just be filled with like sticky notes and stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of like the way this looks. And then in the back, it also has the same two pockets here. So pocket in the back here and another pocket here. And I've just got like a receipt in there that I just kind of chucked in quickly. And it also has this kind of flap pocket, which I've just got a couple of things that I printed off from Instagram. So I do tuck my Stalogy in this pocket, and you definitely could tuck in, I'll show you. I'm going to take this jelly cover thing off my Stalogy just so I can show you guys. But you basically can tuck in the front and the back pocket of the Stalogy in here if you wanted, and it would fit like absolutely perfectly, with no overhang whatsoever. But like I said, I do prefer to have, although that's quite nice, but I do like having that vinyl in the front, you know, the vinyl cover. So that's why I wasn't tucking this back pocket in, but you know, you, like I've just shown, you can very easily. And then I could even put those stickers back in there, and yeah, it will still close. It, in terms of like sizing, I think it's pretty similar to the Malden. So like if you lay them flat, obviously the Malden's like got rounded corners, but it's actually like just a smidgen, maybe a smidgen wider than the Malden. And the strap is not as long for sure. I've noticed that the strap is quite short compared to the Malden. You can see there. I don't generally have my planner strapped shut anyway, because I'm literally just looking at it all the time. So it's not a problem for me, but I think if you know, at the moment, it's not, you know, it's nowhere near, like you can see, nowhere near kind of being full. But I can imagine that as it gets chunky, in fact, let me just grab my Stalogy from last year. So there's just no way that's going to close, you know. It's just, oops, not, it fits, and I could probably tuck in the back cover and carry it around with me. So, you know, that's not bad. But it's definitely not going to close. So, I think my Malden also wasn't closing, even though the strap is a bit wider. But anyway, that's just something to consider if you're kind of bothered about, you know. So here you can see that it kind of like it sticks out. So I think that's where the tiny bit of extra space that you get in this Moterm cover comes in handy, in that it doesn't, you don't get that massive overhang at the front. Strange, because it's literally only like a tiny bit wider than the Malden. But yeah, that's kind of how a chunky Malden would look in a Moterm. You might at this point have to have both the front and back covers tucked in, otherwise, you know, it would yeah, because it's not going to close. So that's kind of it really. I am really loving this planner because I kind of do like the pretty pockets on here, but it can also, if I want it to double up as a wallet, I can just put all my debit cards in there. I absolutely love having this back pocket. I don't really carry tons of stuff in there, but mostly like this sticker pouch that I bought from Muji. It's just got like kind of essential functional stickers, so that with these stickers, I can basically just do planning, and I've got like sticky notes in this thing. I can do my planning pretty much anywhere I go. I don't need to carry any other stickers around with me. Yeah, and the pen loop is the other thing that I absolutely love about this planner. It is ginormous. This is the Malden one, where, so this is like a Jetstream, a three barreled pen, and there's just no way this pen would fit in the Malden at all. And the way the place where the pen loop is attached to the planner means you can't really even loop it like that, because then it kind of hangs off the bottom, whereas the Moterm is huge. Like the pen loop is so massive that even though this pen's got like this rubber grip in it, it does fit in there. But if I had like an even thicker pen that didn't fit, the fact that the pen loop is at the top means you can still hang the pen off it, and you know, it still looks completely fine. So actually you could have like a highlighter or something in there. Let me try and grab one. So here's my Muji highlighter. So I could have a highlighter and then still carry a pen around as well. So that to me is like a massive, you know, like a huge bonus of this planner, because it is, you know, the Malden, I think everybody hates the size of the Malden pen loop, unless, like, even when you have a really nice thin pen, if it's got that kind of rubber grip on it, it's just not gonna, there's just no way it's gonna go through there. This is my my new TWSBI Eco fountain pen, which also fits beautifully. Oh yeah, I have to put it upside down though because the lid doesn't fit, but that's fine, it doesn't bother me. It's got a screw cap, so there's no danger of that like coming out or leaking or anything like that. Or again, I could just clip it on if I wanted. So yeah, that's kind of it in terms of this planner. It is quite unusual for me to be in a black planner because I haven't had a black one since like I first started planning, like years and years ago, like maybe 15 years ago. But yeah, I'm kind of really liking it. I did buy mine from AliExpress, but I know you can also buy it on Amazon. I think if you're in America, we definitely don't have the B6 here in the UK. If you go to my Instagram account, I do have the planner linked there. Actually, I can drop the link for you guys below. It does come in different colors, so I also had like the dusty pink color, which I didn't really like, so I'm not using that. So I've got the they've got a blue one, and they've got a gray, and they've also got like a similar color to this but a lot lighter than the Malden, which I was tempted to get, but I thought like what's the point in having two planners the same color. So yeah, that's kind of it. I obviously do still love my Malden. I will be moving back into it probably, you know, very shortly, just because yeah, I love it. I think the only, like, obviously it doesn't have the back pocket and the pen loop again, but the problem with the Malden is, like, has always been for me this zip pocket, which I never really used. Like, when I was using it as a wallet, I would sometimes, oh, I found money. Yeah, there you go. I would sometimes use it as like, you know, for coins or cash, but it always like kind of would rub, you know, the zipper kind of rubs off the vinyls on my planner. So I will have to keep this jelly thing on unless I again tuck in the back and front covers, which I can do. That's not a problem. I can use, if I, you know, if I go back to the Malden, that's probably what I will have to do, is have the front and back covers in there. But then it just means I can't, you know, look at this. And it is a tighter fit, like in terms of the cover for the Malden, you have to kind of really jiggle it in and shove it in quite a bit in the front. But yeah, that's how it looks in the Malden. You can see kind of already like some of my dividers and stuff are poking out a bit. So yeah, I think definitely the Moterm is just that tiny extra bit of width there. It does make a big difference. Height wise, I think they're both similar. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of it. I definitely prefer the pockets here than I do here. It's really hard to kind of put anything nice and cute decorative wise in horizontal pockets. So I would say this is more like a functional planner if you want to use for, you know, like for wallet purposes, your debit cards or things like that. Yeah, so that's it. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Sorry if this video was a little bit all over the place. I'm not, like, I don't really do reviews for products, so I didn't really know what people wanted to know, but I've just shared my thoughts on this planner and why I like it, why it's working for me. I'm definitely going to keep it, and I will like switch out just between the Malden and this, and I actually do have a couple of other B6 planners as well that I can use, but they don't really have like pockets. They definitely don't have this big back pocket. So yeah, if you are thinking of getting this planner, I would say it's definitely worth it, like especially for like the price, £30, can't really go wrong. And they do still have the black ones available on AliExpress. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.